A federal court order for Optus. Samsung unveils its new Galaxy in a series. And in addition to Microsoft 365 apps, well, joining us live is editor of Tech Guide, Stephen Fenech. Good morning to you, Steve. So let's start with Optus. It suffered a huge loss in the federal court over the Boost mobile dispute. What's happened?
That's right. Yeah. Good morning, Janie. Yeah, Optus. There was an injunction delivered through the federal court. Boost Mobile. They took exception to the fact that Optus were using the word boost in their new products. They had a new product called Internet Boost and Mobile Boost. Boost Mobile is a MVNO, a mobile virtual network operator that uses the Telstra network. Got just under a million customers, and they thought, well, they can't just be using their name, so they took it to the federal court and won. Optus were ordered to stop using the word boost in their new products. So this was ahead of a potential trademark dispute, but I suspect now that Optus has been told to stop using it, this injunction would perhaps even stop that action to occur later on. But the damning evidence for Optus was apparently a marketing document that was tabled during the hearing that did actually show that Optus had recognised the fact that there was Boost Mobile out there, so they knew that this could be potentially a problem using that particular word. And as it turned out, that was the smoking gun. That was the piece of evidence that swayed it over to Boost Mobile's way. So this is another black eye for Optus. Unfortunately, the last 6 months hasn't been the best for the company, especially after that massive data breach in September last year. They're still picking up the pieces there. This is just the latest in a series of other events that have gone against the telco.
All right. Well, what about Samsung? They've released a new range of more affordable smartphones, the Galaxy A series.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it wasn't long ago where they announced their flagship series, the Galaxy S series. Well, now they've got their more affordable devices to offer. These go on sale at the end of March. There's three main units. There's the A34, the A54, and then at the entry levels, the A14. Now, these offer really impressive screens. The A34 and the 54 have 6.4-inch and 6.6-inch screens with 120 hertz refresh rate. So really good quality for an affordable A series device. Also have really impressive triple camera systems. The 54 has a 50 megapixel main camera, and they've all got 5,000 milliamp hour batteries. So pretty impressive features for phones that cost between $349 and $599. So if you're not in the market for the latest Galaxy S series, but still want most of the features, the Galaxy A series comes to the rescue here. This is aimed at that customer who doesn't want to spend more than $1,000 or even more than $600 on a phone, but is still able to get those great features and with, as I said, great screen, good battery life, great camera system, and nice colours too. Colours, very important for customers with those Samsung A series as well.
It's all about the colours, isn't it? Now, we're hearing a lot about AI, aren't we? So the AI-powered co-pilot. Talk to us about that, because it's been added to Microsoft 365 apps.
Yeah, that's right. Microsoft's been a big player in the AI world. They're a massive investor in OpenAI. That's the company behind ChatGPT. I'm sure you've seen how impressive that platform is. They've not only worked it into their Bing search engine, now they're working it into probably their most popular product that is used every day by billions of people, and that's Microsoft 365. And you're talking about Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Teams. So they've got this AI layer now on these applications that will allow you to sort of be even more creative, even more productive. So there are little suggestions that pop up while you're using these applications on how you can do what you're doing a little better. An example would be, you might ask, well, give me a status update of the latest project we're working on, and the AI will look at your recent chats, your recent emails, even your latest team meeting and summarise everything that was said in those meetings and present that status report. That's the sort of level of AI they're looking at. While you're using Outlook, it's helping you stay more productive. So rather than being involved in all the admin stuff, it's going to actually help you create time to communicate. If you're in PowerPoint, it's going to suggest better ways to express yourself in the slides. Word, it's going to suggest better ways to write things, better ways to do things. And this is, of course, suggestions. It's not going to actually take over what you're doing, but that's the idea of AI, I think. And even in education, we've talked about that as well. AI is a great aid. It's a really good assistant to what you're doing to help you finish your project and get things done without actually doing it for you.
But yeah, it sounds like the backup plan, like a mentor type thing, but in AI sort of technology. Because there's a lot of fear around AI with many people.
There is, yeah, and I think if you look at AI as being an assistant, something to help you rather than to do the job yourself, like the student example is probably the best way to talk about it. Rather than getting AI to write your essay for you, AI, the ChatGPT platform can give you a guideline. If there's a certain theme or certain topic you've got to write about, it can help you sort of set a base, give you a good starting point, and from there we can create our own original work. But I think you're going to be hearing a lot more about AI, not only in schools and across these platforms, but it's really going to be used in many aspects of our lives. And as I said, going to really help us rather than take over the job.
Do you think AI could perhaps help the Rabbitohs because they lost to the Roosters last night?
I knew this was coming, Janie. Yeah, that wasn't. Nothing could have helped them last night. Souths just really weren't on the money last night, unfortunately. And it's always a big game against you, Roosters. And good luck to you for that win. But I think we made it a bit easy for you. The amount of ball we dropped. So this one's yours. Next time might be a different story.
It's early days. Thanks so much. Great to see you.
Thanks, Janie.